Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today. And I'm going to tell you right here, just straight up, I'm not going to watch this whole thing. Did not know this was going to be this long. When I heard they were doing a gameplay showcase, I was like, ooh, cool. I thought it'd be like 10-minute trailer or something like that. Didn't know it was going to be 46 minutes long, and I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time to watch. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I want to go and... I still haven't even started God of War. I don't want to watch this whole thing. So we're going to skip through it a lot and just kind of see certain things, whatever they're showing. We'll watch it. We'll probably watch about half of this. Just warn you, I'm not watching the whole thing. Just warning you. So let's get to it. You know, I always say that, but then I just sit here and watch the entire freaking thing. Really matters on how captivating it is immediately, I guess. So let's get to it. Hogwarts Legacy. This is the gameplay showcase. 46 minutes. They went full on with us. Damn. All right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and play. Crank it up. Crank it up, B. Oh, no. We're going to get a set? Yeah. We're going to get a set. Oh, Dobby. I need to watch the Harry Potter movies again. That wasn't a real set, right? That wasn't in-game. No, that wasn't a real set. I don't know why. Yeah, why would Dobby be a figure in a... That would be funny, though. Whoa, he did some magic shit. That's crazy. Ooh. I am excited just to explore. I just want to, like, be let loose. I want this game to be like Breath of the Wild. It's like,
what's
here you
up,
go.
everybody? Welcome to the first Hogwarts Legacy gameplay stream. I'm Chandler Wood, Community Manager here at Avalanche Software.
What's up, Chandler?
And we've got a lot of really exciting stuff to show you today. But before we get into showing you the game and gameplay, I have a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce you to. First up, we have our community guest host. He brings you the...
he's happy. Look how happy he is. He's so fucking happy.
He's the local Merlin conspiracy theorist.
Guilty as charged. Yes.
One half of Expecto Go, yes. James Whitehead.
Thanks, Chandler. Yes. I'm James Whitehead of Expecto Go, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content, and I am one half.
He says content just like Darkseid does.
Represents that other half. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Avalanche Software, for inviting me. I cannot wait to
I forgot Avalanche is making this.
Those
are the guys that did
Disney and we've got two people from the studio, just two of the many people bringing this thing together. The magic.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at you. Is this character? All right, we're gonna skip it.
He's going to be doing all of our gameplay capture.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, PS5.
All right, so what are we looking at right here on this screen?
Okay, so this is character creator.
So,
oh,
other games,
that's cool.
There's some initial settings that you can
please be just in depth. Like, please.
That just kind of
don't fuck around. Here's like 2 heads to pick from. Looks like it has way more than 2 heads in the presets alone.
And then once you're in that ballpark, all of the other tabs let you dial that in.
Can I be Wario? That's my question. I've always wanted to be Wario.
For anyone that fantasizes about bringing themselves to the very first time, that they feel like they have the options in order to represent who they are and essentially bring themselves to Hogwarts, or whatever character they want to bring to Hogwarts.
Oh my god, and options galore. Do you mind if I try to put myself in here?
I do. I mind.
Okay. All right.
Oh, he's gonna check here.
Okay, yeah, that's me. We're here. That's me right there. All right, so let's
Can you be a very giant fat
let's
dude?
Look at everything.
Okay,
let's play around with some of these options.
I'm asking for somebody else.
All right, so what are we looking at with this option over here with the tab? I see face stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of the different faces that you saw in the previous screen, all those faces.
So you can't change your face at all?
Choices that you have.
You put glasses on.
So you can, now you're just kind of getting into the details in your face shape, your skin color.
I feel like at this point, if you're gonna do a game that's all about like you're in the world, make it so that we get changed our nose. Maybe you can later. Maybe that's one of the...
If you want to have glasses for your character.
I don't think so.
Man. Oh my gosh, look at this structure.
It should be in this section. Like you scroll down, it's like change your nose height, change your eye holes,
I like that.
Change your ear lobes.
That's skinny, but I think we'll go with that.
Change your freakish chin.
And down here is this.
Those are your glasses there.
Oh, so we started. We could go Harry Potter if we want. Awesome job. Oh man! And this
I need to
is
watch
just
Harry
some
Potter
of the
again.
options, I'm assuming.
All the way
Yeah,
through.
so through the course of the game, there's a lot of different options that you'll keep unlocking.
Okay.
So as part of kind of like gear for the character.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
lots of
gonna
different
dress up
classes,
as
there's
Newt
different tasks, there's
Scamander,
all kinds of
everyone's
things, over the
favorite
course of the
main
game.
Like also
character
Victorian era though.
from
Yeah.
the hit film
That's a good call.
Fantastic
That's a
Beasts.
good call. Oh my gosh! All right, so now, we can go. We can do this one with the hair.
Okay, that's a nice amount of
I
hair.
spend a lot of time here just like dreaming.
Can I get a
about
pompadour?
My different characters.
Yo,
my
big,
gosh,
big
that's
afro, big mohawk.
The thing I'm always amazed by whenever I see any aspects of Hogwarts Legacy's character creator is just the texture.
Yeah,
And,
the
like,
hair looks
even
really good.
Adding the bounce with the hair
Yeah.
moving around.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
it kind of looks like Hermione.
Even
a little bit.
WWE 2K22 has
I'm not
that.
even just like Fred. I'm not Fred.
Yeah,
And
you
we
look
can
like
just
Hermione,
go.
bro.
Can I go like Tonks purple or green a little bit?
Absolutely.
Oh.
All right, that's cool. You can go crazy with the hair a little bit. Well, you can go a little
This
crazy.
is so cool. Oh,
This
I
is
like
Halloween.
That is
I
cute.
don't know. I've been thinking about Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, so
Oh, she can go with the,
I used to have this different hair like way back.
What the
but-
fuck are they called? From
I
House of the
wanted,
Dragon with the
silver
dreads.
tips, so
Go
that
white.
was the closest I got to any color, but oh my gosh,
You can go with the
this is
Riri
so
Williams.
Cool. So you literally can bring yourself. Like it's a myriad of textures and different hairstyles here. All right, so now
The
we're
hair
getting
looks
over here
pretty good,
to,
though.
Play around
A lot of
with
games don't get
some of
hair
the-
These are more
right,
subtle
like-
options. We've
Okay.
got freckles,
They get all- look all
moles,
weird and shit.
different things like
It's like
when it comes to
clipping
your
through each
complexion,
other
like
and
darker
stuff.
eyes,
Mhm,
maybe like
mhm.
some shading on the cheeks.
Oh man,
You put a scar? Oh,
You guys
cool.
literally thought of it.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like if you put a scar on your
And then the
fucking
scars
face
are-
like that,
they're one of those options
it'd be
where,
like, what's the big deal about Harry
yeah,
Potter
there's
when he
scars.
shows up?
You
Yeah.
scar, but
You
you
know
can
what I
cut
mean? Like, fucking look at this guy.
it in with
Your
Oh, the scar on the forehead. How about the scar on his fucking entire
scar
face?
options.
yeah.
The boy who really
oh,
lived.
Wow, look at that. I didn't
Wow.
even see that.
What the hell happened to you?
Those are my favorite. The eyebrow scars.
Yeah.
Eyebrow scars.
Yeah, you look kind
It's
of
a
like,
classic.
yeah, you look
Classic.
Kind of just like,
You gotta have that. You gotta have that.
So now we're over here. Oh man, you guys, this is so sick.
Wow, you can change your
Again,
eyes.
getting
So
more subtle
sick.
here, you know, really like
Come on.
dialing in that face to
This is like things you need in your character
I
creator.
don't know how revealing I want to be with my facial features now. Just like
You can't
yeah,
become
I kinda have a
fat.
big face.
Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
brief finalize it.
Pitch, gameplay, dormitory. There's only 2 voices too. That sucks. You can't become a great big fat guy. This is fat racist. This is fat as
Everything. You're not choosing your house
this
here.
is
Okay.
fat
It's
racist.
not yet.
That was a theory.
Hey, bullshit.
It's more kind
It's
of
the
a
weightest.
glider.
So you can continue through some of the experiences.
Maybe the story difficulty, if you put it on hard, you become really fat. Because it would be really hard to be a really fat dude in this world.
This with combat later.
And we
Maybe.
can important the way to get into.
Wasn't that like oh yeah, that was in South Park, the last South Park game where your skin color was your hard your easy to hard meter, your difficulty levels. So if you were like Wesley Snipes black, that would be the hardest difficulty.
So
That was really good.
let's explore Hogwarts.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Okay,
Alright,
starting
okay.
out, James. There you are. You're wearing the House Fanatic robes from the account linking.
Thank you. I do look good. And this is our first look at the Hufflepuff common room, I'm assuming.
Cool.
I mean, dorm room.
The dorm room,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is awesome. But
Cool.
Alan, what are we seeing
So
right here?
they're gonna
with
do a
you? 'Cause
tour
this
of,
is our first look.
Dormitory?
So right now we know there's
Go
been a lot
on
of
now.
questions about the HUD because this is the first time we're showing it. So kind of going over it from right to left. On the bottom right is what we call our spell diamond.
Mhm.
So those are everything that you see in it
Can you go
are
full screen?
slottable spells. So we have over 20 slottable spells that you can
Whoa.
earn over the course of the game.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's cool.
And that's where the player
Ooh,
can
ooh.
place them and use them and
I like that.
access them very quickly. To the top
Over
left of
20,
that
that's
is
crazy.
you'll see the D-pad, and on the left is an eyeball, and on the right is a bit of a grid. So the eyeball is an
Oh, yeah, I see the
example
eyeball.
of one of not
Stealth?
a slottable spell, but what we call an essential spell.
Okay.
There are
Those would
certain
be like
spells
stealth.
that are used in very specific contexts, or that we just want on the controller
I'm
all
assuming
the
it's
time.
invisibility.
And Revello is one of those. That's
Okay.
left on the D-pad.
What
on
is
the
it?
right on the D-pad is that grid represents where you might
I don't know
slot
spells well.
And so
Okay.
right
I
now,
watch Harry
today,
Potter
we're
all
not
the
going to
time.
be going into the spell slotting menu because we feel like there's a lot of spoilers there. You know, like what are all the spells and what can we do?
I would like spoilers, but I understand.
But we do want to make sure there's still some goodies left to share with everyone. And then on the left side, that thing that has the L1 button next to it, that's another thing where we don't want to spoil. But basically, that's where you access your tool wheel. So there's a lot of magical tools that you're going to be
kind of you have 0 in your Estus Flask. That's kind of sad.
And so that's where you would access them rapidly is our tool wheel.
Okay. You'll probably explain things I missed. I'm sorry. All right, we don't need to see like. All right, here we go.
We really tried making these low-ceilinged dorms to give you that Badger set.
Getting a Hobbit whole vibe from this.
The music, the score is amazing with this.
Gorgeous.
And I'm calling out here, this is unique music that you're hearing for the Hufflepuff Common Room. Go back to those Common Room videos we released,
peaceful,
and those
bro.
music's a little bit different, and that is entirely
I almost wish
intentional.
I said this before, but I would have really liked that this was like, I don't want it to be an online only game, but it would have been cool if there was like hub areas where you could see other wizards across the globe, and this would be the place, your dormitory. You just see them. You don't even like it. Doesn't even. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it changed quality. I don't know why the fuck. Just for that, I would like that. One thing I think is kind of weird is the lighting here. It looks a little too. I don't know. It's not very detailed lighting. Like you're not seeing a lot of shadows anywhere. I mean, I guess you're kind of seeing a little bit. But
to your common room.
Looks very
every single house, just a little bit differently. You can customize that experience right away.
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Look at that.
Wow, people.
So, I mean, beautiful design.
Yeah, so we've seen this before. We watched the
the entire rest of the stream just in the common room here and talking about it, and I'm sure Boston and James could be like just geeking out over it.
All the details come.
All right, we're gonna skip.
Gryffindor.
Wow.
So
I'm sure they're gonna explain things I missed. I'm sorry. Give me a dislike, but I don't have the time to watch the entire thing.
So one of our spells, Revelio.
Use Revelio right here because there's a little magic going on.
I like the Rebellion.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff barrels. To enter the Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the barrel 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. And Eric Dabble insult to deny
and you'll notice a bunch of things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
You see that.
Don't understand any of that.
And you can also see that we've advanced something called like a field guide challenge.
Okay.
I'm sure that's from the movies too. I do not remember that.
So
I don't remember almost anything from the movies. Besides like major plot points.
Continue, I'm sorry.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there. But
I wonder if that man
in
ever
our game,
not
we had to
smiled.
answer the question, we're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
Okay.
And so we have an answer to that question, and it's given to you by the staff. So there's something that we call the Wizard's Field Guide that's granted to you early on in the game. And the Wizard's Field Guide is how you actually work on catching up with the other students. So Andrew, if you hit pause for me up here, before we push forward a little bit, you can see in our pause menu, it's got this book theme.
Wow.
That's your Wizard's Field Guide, and you can see your house kind of fresh overlaid over it.
Settings,
You can see that on your level as well.
collections, talents.
So the Field Guide has this magical property of looking out into the world around you.
I hope they make it so that if you hold the pause button, it just immediately go to your map. I love when games do that.
Granted it to you as a late fifth year student is because they want it to help you catch up to the other kids. And its magical property is to discover different opportunities to learn and grow all around you. So the way it works is, as you discover gameplay in the game, it actually recognizes that as a challenge, which is kind of locked into there.
Okay.
And Andrew, if you go in there, you'll see different types of challenges that are combat challenges, quest challenges.
Yeah, okay, they showed this before. They showed like
you can see field
the little challenges you can do and stuff.
1%. We unlocked that
1%.
That entire category is
Yeah,
one of the
man,
ways
a lot
that
of them do,
the book
baby.
itself kind of fills out into the school and spills out into the school and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different
I'm excited for
things
this
to do
game.
around the school.
It sucks that I got
You're
delayed a
actually
couple
going
months,
to
but
interact with
it sucks it's coming in February now, which is crazy.
And so
But I
that
guess
thing
this
that we
month's
just saw
crazy
is
too.
not just a field guide challenge and a way to earn XP.
For me at
It's
least.
also something that
I know some people don't care
that
about
players
some of the
can use
smaller
to
games coming out
learn
this
about
month,
the
but
schools
I'm
and
excited for
traveling
some of
around. They spot these little secret facts and they can kind of play a little bit of a
Evil
game,
West,
discover
Gungrave,
all of them, and they're there are over 100
I
field
like
web
the
pages
small
in Hogwarts alone.
game.
Little glimpse of the grand staircase
Yeah.
here. We're not gonna...
Circular staircase
all
to match
the
the tower.
portraits.
Yeah.
And I
Grand
did notice the blue
staircase.
flame just ignites
It's
right
pretty
there,
grand,
which is so
isn't
cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel points there. House hourglasses.
Fast travel
We had
has-
to... how much fun was it designing those and putting all
Oh,
those
they're
in there?
gorgeous,
But
but they're just like in the book.
Wow, they go through
Yeah,
a whole
it's
tour,
not-
huh?
it's enough.
Should
It's
get
not
a-
like a gameplay system,
skip
but
a
it's
little bit.
definitely
Yeah, those are
present throughout
cool,
our
huh?
narrative.
But I don't know what
And there are lots of
what's
characters.
happening
It's
with
not
this.
like a gameplay system, but it's definitely present throughout our
That
narrative.
probably makes sense if I remember anything.
The,
That's
great-
cool,
No.
Cool.
I love the pictures. The pictures look sick.
Here's another collectible page. You know, just again showing you like just
Give
these
me you.
things around Hogwarts that you can do and
Little
pick up.
things.
And
That's
that
cool.
might be
This must be several
The detail they put in this is kind of I get surprised by it all the time.
of
You
the
know that
sentient
thing.
magic castle. So.
Oh man.
Very detailed. I already watched the common room walkthrough too, so
This is where the students would normally kind of congregate, just
they did like a few
kind of
videos
chill
of
out,
those.
play, meet each other outside the Great Hall before and after meals.
Sound right now.
and I
Shuffling
love the
feet.
way that when the castle interconnects to that it interconnects outside, inside.
I'll be excited to
pathways
be
on
able to
both sides
fly
of things,
around.
So you really get a sense of scope
Yeah.
to how big this
Foo
castle
flames.
And
is.
when you see things like
So
you'll
that's
notice
a
the bridge
fast
over
travel.
there, that's a place you can go to and cross.
is-
Like
yeah.
everything that you see is a place that you can visit.
Wow. Stuttery there.
We tried we put a lot of effort in making it feel really alive. Not just with student population, but even just
Dude,
the
you can
room
go over
itself in
there.
Scotland.
See that
Yeah.
place
And
over
this
there
castle's been
yonder?
there
I'm
for
gonna go
hundreds
over
of
there.
years, so it just kind of the moss and all the trees.
I also
are
like that. It looks like they're
overgrown.
really taking progression really seriously. So you're not gonna be able to do any of that stuff yet.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird that you have 4 spells already because this is the beginning of the game, right? Well, actually, he has different clothing on, right? Than he did earlier. So they probably skipped ahead a little bit.
That landscape, that
This
Scottish.
location might look a little familiar to you.
But no, he had 0% and everything. Besides one thing had 1%.
I thought I
Maybe just start off with
recognized
some
it. I
spells.
believe this is from
I feel like you should start off with no spells. You learn your first one and then you go from there. But maybe
the Spring ASMR, and yes, so that puzzle right there, that
Spring
view,
ASMR.
Andrew is taking us right back to
I am
that.
going to tell Andrew not to interact with that puzzle and to keep moving on.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Just
We
cloud
can't
there.
spoil everything. We can't give you everything, right?
Yeah, please
Hogwarts
don't.
contains a lot of
It's
secrets.
already a long video. Please don't give me everything.
Oh my god.
But this is this
Oh my
grand
God.
entryway, right?
All right.
Well,
It's big Grand
we
Central
got it.
Station.
I love that. I love
Each
that.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead. I just don't have
Direction, it's green over there, so the
Ooh.
greenhouse is
I'll
over
probably go
there.
watch most of this anyway,
Transfiguration
so
courtyard, library straight ahead, so it's kind of the hub
Oh my
of a lot
god.
of the castle.
Even the color visually, you can just tell.
The
okay,
environments
green.
look really
Green,
good.
yeah,
There's
right.
just something about the
Oh my
lighting
God.
itself.
Actually, a lot of it'll be subconscious.
It's a little
but
too
it'll
dull.
help you
Is that just
really
me?
learn the castle and you feel like you know your way around.
I'm sure people will say, no, it's
that's not
perfect.
to say
It's the
that it's
best
easy
game
to
I've ever
learn.
seen.
All of us here still get pretty lost in it.
Yeah, that's
It's a
fine.
castle.
I
It's
guess-
a
I guess-
castle. It's a-
That's fine if you think that.
Wait.
Dude, he's so
I love
happy.
Andrew's-
What are you happy about? What is he so happy about, huh?
Definitely teasing a lot of things here. I'm noticing he's swinging
I'm
the
just kidding.
camera this way and that.
Yeah.
He's got this grin on his face over there. That's
Now
just
this
like,
is really
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
but is there gonna be a
yeah,
lot of
whatever.
stuff to do in the school? Can we talk to random people and stuff?
That dragon. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we
Another
talk to this
location where the
person.
students will gather.
Get a
Yeah.
quest.
I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited
singer?
that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
The what?
Rumour is that a former headmistress,
Oh, he
Professor
told
Mott,
it back. And we
conjured
need
them
one
to
person to
protect the
talk about it.
contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
How's she? Is someone on fire? It's happening. It's happening in the
Perhaps I'll
background.
give it a go.
What the
I
hell?
hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
So
Okay.
kind of side quests are really, it's a cool way to
I'd be like, wait, hold on, shut the fuck up. What happened to that guy in the background?
interact with your fellow students, with perhaps other teachers, with, you know,
That guy just combusted into smoke.
things like that, as well as teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts, I think. There's
opportunity
so you can find people.
can also offer different choice points.
Hey, if I'm missing any details, just let me know in the comments. I'm sure one person is probably upset that I'm missing
To the player, and then some of those things can affect things game wide. Some of these affect characters' lives, the ending of the game.
Oh, cool.
And sometimes it's just about you being a little bit of a
Sometimes
nice
just about
guy
the
or just
mission.
being a jerk.
Okay.
So scale really
Oh my
varies.
god, I would love to go full evil. Did they confirm if they, I mean, I guess they kind of confirmed there you could just be a dick or whatever, but does that actually build up to you being a dick? Like you know, like KOTOR or even like a Fable? Oh man, I would love if he grew horns. That was my favorite thing in Fable.
But those opportunities exist for the player.
Wow, look at this.
This is the Dada Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Power.
I love every time you see stairs, he's like,
favorite
wow, look at this.
And
I feel like this is the third
classes
time we went
visually
up some
come in
stairs. He's
here
like,
and
wow.
The richness of
It
this
was
area
very
is
iconic, very unique to
Like
anywhere else in the
iconic
castle.
stairs.
somebody else that we can talk to, notably a younger student.
Yeah, she looks like a first year or an 11-year-old.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Don't you
Oh,
know who I am?
where?
Zenobia Noak.
Baby.
The girl whom
You just be a
everyone at
bully.
school hates for no
Ooh,
reason.
push. Baby. Alright. Goddamn. Why does everyone hate you? Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because
Look at that
Hogwarts is
prissy
full of
little
bullies and
bitch.
spoil sports.
Oh.
Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind. I
Hey!
wanted to make some new friends.
That's
and
incredibly
so I brought my
racist.
collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was
Everlasting
hoping someone would want to
gobstone.
play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with
Ooh,
a
mini game?
foul-smelling liquid.
I'm gonna say anything.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst
You can
losers.
see why everybody hates
Everett
her.
and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones
Those
and hidden
poor
them in very
losers.
high places all over the school.
Wow, you're a...
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't
Well,
work
she's
out how
not-
to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the
She's not
necessary
wrong.
spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
How old are you again? Talking like fucking...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find
That
all of
Mormon
my
girl from
gobstones,
freaking
do come and see me again.
Game of Thrones.
I'll be back to
Speaking
playing
like you,
Snake
like,
Pit
double
and
your age.
Jackstone by myself in no time.
I love that interaction with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can
Gobs
feel
and
for her.
gobstones.
You can be a jerk to her. You can be like,
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Oh,
"Gob-
just gotta skip ahead a little bit.
To the Dark Arts Pass.
Again, if I miss anything, let me know.
I was like, we're in this Defense Against the Dark Arts Pass. I recognize that staircase
This
to
is
the
the Dark
left
Arts.
where we were just at. Andrew was walking by. I also recognize
We
the
get it.
dragon
You're
at
a
the very
fan.
top. Oh my gosh.
being
Now,
in a
where's the
classroom,
One
I think This is a
Ring?
good opportunity to talk
I would,
about.
if I was
how
there,
classes
I would look him in the face and say that. Where's the One Ring? See if he gets upset.
work because we've gotten a lot
Nah,
of
he'd be like,
questions about that. Is it a schedule-based
That's the
system?
ring.
Is it so tell us how classes
Like,
work.
Yeah,
you're on
ultimately
phase.
you decided not to go.
You're too
the
happy.
Sim route.
What happened to you in
I
your
think,
life where you're
like,
so
one of the
happy?
speculations was, is there time of day and that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of day?
There
That kind
is
of
a
thing.
day-night cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but everything is very narrative-based, and so there's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative. Each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure. So there are mainline things that the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. it's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of events and moments in those missions. And then there are also additional opportunities outside of that through kind of like side classroom missions, essentially, where you can learn additional spells or things that you need in your adventure and also get to know the professors better.
Cool. All right. I was hoping it would be more like, I don't know, like Bully, where it is. I guess what he said makes it sound like it's a side thing, sure, but I wanted it to be more part of your day. Like you have to do this stuff, or you'll like be not expelled, but yeah, you'll be reprimanded if you miss classes or something. It sounded like those are just things you could do if you want. That's what you kind of said, right? I guess in Bully, you're not. Are you reprimanded if you don't go to class? I know if you're out, you get caught during class, but
want to call out something that Andrew's been kind of showing off, ways to kind of interact with the environment and just engage with the world, and maybe down there he's sipping some tea.
Alright, I just want to see one thing. Are they gonna show gameplay? I mean combat. Sorry. Wow, they really go. I'm gonna skip a big chunk. I'm sorry. Yeah, skip a big chunk. I know that's gonna upset somebody. Ooh.
Probably Scottish countryside.
We're kind of closing
out
if
I miss anything, let me know in the comments.
Of Hogwarts, and again, it was but a fraction of this enormous castle. But we're closing it out here in the Clock Tower, so another recognizable location. But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret,
very survival horror thing to be in.
Is, that the students have put together.
It's a whole game series called Clock Tower.
They think they're being clever, and it's run by this Luke and Brattleby here,
who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that that he's running things.
He's running things?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training?
Lucan, you have an asshole name.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Oh, no, he's
Ready
a good
to
guy.
have a try now?
You want to have a go?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your
I
spells
think the
before
facial
the
animations for the main character, your character, is a little weird.
It
looks robotic. Is that just me? Let me watch.
That would be wonderful.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells
It looks like
before the dummy lands.
Those AI robots are a thing.
Let me know.
And this is a really good opportunity to now jump into combat, because
There's
really
no emotion
in the game, this is going
them,
to be the first time where you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way.
Yeah, because I'm interested in the combat because it seemed very unique. Because you're not really moving a lot, so it's like, and you're like, it's almost. I don't remember exactly what it looked like, but it almost looked turn-based.
For me personally, this is where the game really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So we've set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute according to kind of the iconography on the top. Now, what we see on the top is the Accio spell, followed by 4 what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There's certain spells that the wizards kind of like use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts. And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, and all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain...
That seems like it'd work really well.
Additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells, pretty much instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat. I like to access things very rapidly.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again, you can see cooldowns on the spells that he's using on the wheel. And then as you progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things, like cooldowns through your talents, different things that allow you to kind of like juggle and adjust and update those things. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them, and that's how you access all those.
Like a cheetah pouncing. Wow! Go back. That's not weird.
This is a great way to kind of learn how to
Are you a
pull
cheetah man?
things together.
Oh, the cheetah man.
So you
Pull those combos together.
Yeah.
Yo, when we get a new cheetah man game?
Tap, tap, tap.
If I was there, I'd ask that question.
Awesome.
Like, what?
Good job, Andrew.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean,
I'd say that's enough practice. You look good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's
Lucan,
weaknesses
no!
during practice than during a duel. You'll be
Can we get some real
fearsome challenger now.
combat though? Let's see.
I think now we can take on
Oh.
something a little more
Oh
challenging.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna shoot
Yep,
back.
it's coming next.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat
Yeah,
system.
this is a. Oh, okay.
Hello, Lucan.
Popped out to be a lot going on. If we're not, we want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
Here we go.
So
you
apparently,
fight other,
not quite the reputation because they've got you up against three people.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Off the jump.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in. So
Alright.
you're not the only one that has Protego and the ability to deflect. The enemies do too. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters.
The fuck
And you
out of
also
my
notice that
goddamn
their spells have
face.
different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we kind of put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells.
Surprised that this Hogwarts hasn't had any lawsuits.
Are forgetting the other one on this control spells. And so
Break all their
those
bones.
things for the player,
Oh, well.
they wind up
They're
also
fine. They
being
deserve
a
it.
color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields
Constance
that enemies can
Dagworth.
use. That way it rewards kind of like that close attention that you're paying
We've-
on things.
We've got this
For a
pop
brief second, I thought the game crashed.
paused here now, and you can kind of see all the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head, each of the different shields, to kind of give
It's
us
weird
a
that they never show the guy on the left anymore.
breakdown of what's
Give us a
going on.
breakdown of different things that you were
I
saying.
saw his hand for a second.
So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and
Constance
health. And so,
Dagworth.
you know, as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. The halo over
Dude,
your
imagine
head,
a Persona style game with Hogwarts. That'd be sick.
whenever an enemy is about to an attack,
know why I
it's
just
almost
thought
like
that.
you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming.
Never
If you see the
see
halo,
it
it means there's an
coming.
incoming attack, and if you tap the triangle button by default, then that you'll be able to deflect that attack that comes in and off with the Protego.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and like hits things up and
Oh, yeah, they do
kind of
show
breaks
us
things
that.
off
Yeah, they
walls.
showed them earlier.
And also,
Never mind.
if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect. It also deflects
Charges?
and turns around with a counter attack stupefy
Oh.
that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character, you know, and you're doing your thing.
Okay,
and
so
someone else
it's
attacks
not
you,
really
you can
turn-based, but it's got more strategy to it, which I like.
actually turn that.
The way they were showing the gameplay before, not that I thought it was going to be turn-based really, but I thought it would have turn-based elements, but I guess not really.
Attacking to the direct attack.
You're just not moving a lot.
Back
You know,
into gameplay
like,
here, and
Bayonetta, this is not.
pretty handily
Even though in Bayonetta, like 3, you're not moving a lot if you're the monster guy.
finish these other students off here. And this win
Hey!
this duel.
How fast it is.
Get up here. Yeah, oh my god. That's just fast.
Yeah, we really felt like we really
Jesus.
felt like in the movies, there's almost like a.
We need to kill them. They need to die. In the movies, they don't die. We need more death.
There's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great
Yeah,
distance.
that's a good call.
And there are a lot of things that we had to
That
do
was
with-
too
with our
easy.
controls and combat system in order to kind of
Fuck
capitalize on
you.
that idea. That's pretty unique.
Fuck off.
Yes. Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you.
You're creeping
You'd
me
better
out,
keep
kid.
practicing if you want a chance at winning.
They're really
At least
taking notice
surprising
of
you
you.
next round. I'll let you know when we're
Something
ready.
fucking wrong with
Hope
him?
to see you then.
You okay?
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
I mean, so to speak. Cross the ones, run two.
That is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now.
Oh, really?
To show you character creator, tour of Hogwarts,
That was a
and
good showcase,
just
though.
that little taste of combat. But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show
Okay,
next
so like
time.
the next 10 minutes or so is like
You
nothing.
know, so leaving the castle, going out here.
More owls.
Owl mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all
Wow,
of the owls.
good taste. Thank you. Is that it?
But yeah, just heading out here again to show
okay.
you like from Hogwarts to the world beyond Hogwarts, and this is not somewhere where we're going today, but
Fuck
we'll definitely be
God
taking you
damn,
in the
I
future.
want to explore a whole new world. I want to explore it.
A little glimpse at the scale of the castle back there.
I want to explore
All right, so we're going to wrap things up here, but I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that you've seen. But I think, James, you may have a few other questions here at the end of things. So while we're done
so
with
the rest is
what
going to
we're
be
showing
questions.
on the
If
gameplay
they
side,
answer
I know
anything
there's a
cool,
few
let me
things that you
know.
wanna
Like they
pick
give any
Alan
details.
and Boston's brains
Okay.
about.
I would love that because there's.
I would have skipped maybe a little bit less if I knew the last like 7 or 8 minutes were just going to be Q&A. All right, well, there you go. That's that. I'm sure there's more to it. Like I said, if they answer anything that's really necessary, let me know in the comments. But that's going to be it for me. Looks fun. I'm glad they're taking it slow with the gameplay. Actually, even though I was expecting this to be like shorter. I do like that they sat down and just went like, here, we're gonna walk through Hogwarts. Look at all the stuff, all the detail. Here's a little quick glimpse of combat. It looks fun. Yeah, it looks like it could be a good time. I'm hoping it's a good time. We haven't had a Harry Potter game in like... It was like one of the Lego games, the last ones. I don't even know. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye.